Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So we are going around Wilko's today, so let's get straight on into it. I was really impressed with their skincare range. It was really nice to see some vitamin C products in there, and these were really reasonably priced at £2. I feel like vitamin C is a little bit of a skincare trend at the moment, but it's always nice to see that filtering down into the more affordable stores. And they also had their own face wipes at 50p, which is really good value. And of course they had all the other skincare brands in as well. And I just wanted to give you a quick overview of their face masks because they had some really affordable ones in, particularly their skincare range, which was £1, and then of course they had the Garnier ones in at £2. I was really impressed with their makeup stuff. I love this rose gold brush that you can see here. So this is from their Essence range. And I also like these liquid lipsticks at £3. And I couldn't resist these plumping lip glosses because of the packaging at £1.15. And then just showing you some of their eyeshadow palette. So the rose and the nude. I thought they were really beautiful everyday colours. And it was also nice to see that they have started doing false eyelashes. So these ones would be really natural as they are only the half eyelashes. And then I didn't realise Technic was still going. It was a brand that I used to use as a teenager. But to be fair, some of the makeup stuff looked really nice, and again it was all really reasonably priced. And then this was new to my Wilko's. I'm not sure if your guys has it, and this was vegan makeup, and the packaging on this looked so much more expensive than the £2.50, the £3.50 that they was charging for it. This could easily be sort of like high-end packaging, so I was really impressed. So if you guys have tried any of this makeup, please let me know how you got on, because I'm really tempted to actually go back next month and give it a go. You can see they've got foundation for £4 as well, and you get quite big bottles for that as well. And then just moving on into some other sort of health and beauty bits, so I quite like the white and the sort of bamboo aesthetic there, and I loved the sparkle bag for £4. I need a makeup bag that's about that size at the moment. I feel like I'm getting more and more makeup, but I did also like this navy and gold star one as well. And then they had loads of lovely hair ties. I love those pink and gold ones at £1.50, and those clips at £2 were gorgeous. I did also like these leopard print ones. I feel like they're a little bit more autumnal, if you know what I mean, just because the colours are darker. And they also had loads of headbands and scrunches that you can see there as well. And they also had lots of nice brushes, so if you need a new brush, definitely go and check Wilko's out. And I didn't realise that Wilko's did eyelashes, and they were £4 or £5 from there. They had a lovely set of makeup brushes that were from their own range, so they're a little bit more expensive, but they did feel really good quality when I checked them out. They also had some vanity mirrors, and then I also was intrigued by this. So it's one of those pads that you use to clean your makeup brushes with, and that was £4. They had the full range of the Garnier set that you can see here, the orange one that smells absolutely delicious. And they also had loads of Aussie products in too. I feel like Aussie is a really good hair care brand, particularly if you go swimming and you find that your hair gets dry from the chlorine. Definitely give Aussie a go. And then just moving on into the homeware section, so I'm just showing you their range of tea towels and their mugs as well. So they did have some really nice mugs. Of course, these were really affordable at sort of £3-4. And they did have the stacking mugs as well, and you know that I'm going to like the grey and white because that's totally my aesthetic. And then I really liked the gold and white striped mug. Don't you feel like tea and coffee taste better if it's out of a nice mug? I don't know why that is, but yeah, it certainly does. And then they've literally got mugs to suit every sort of kitchen aesthetic. And then of course I really like these pink ones at £2. I also like the glasses next to it as well with the golden rim. These are just some coasters, and these were £2.50. So if you're going for more of that beigey aesthetic, they've definitely got stuff to cover you up there. I love these serving plates. How cool are those for £10? That is something that reminds me of something that you'd get in Sainsbury's Home. They also had this really cool shelf at £25, and I feel like that'd be really cool if you had spices and things that you could put on there. But then again, just showing you some more mugs. So these ones were £2. And they also had the mugs to match the dishes that I showed you earlier. And then I love these teapots. I thought they were really cool for £9.50. And again, I feel like tea taste better if it's been stewing in a teapot. I don't know why, it just does. And then just showing you some more of their dinner plates and mugs, well, sort of their dinner sets, I suppose these are. I feel like these ones are a little bit more fancy and you buy them individually, but great if you've got like an awkward number, I suppose, in the family, like if you're a family of 6 or 7 where you can't normally get sets with that in. I love the black and white ones that you saw there, they were really cool. And then I felt like they had loads of rose gold items in for the kitchen. So you can see the bread bin, the tea and coffee, the drying racks. I'm still trying to convince my husband a wire drying rack is better than the plastic one. And then they also had sort of black and rose gold appliances as well. If you are looking to just change up the accessories in your kitchen, Wilko's is a good place to go. I really like these water bottles, so they were for hot and cold. They were £5, but they definitely look like they would last. And then moving on into the cushions, so all of these cushions were £10. So you can see they've got a mixture of sort of like just your normal cushions, and they've got the furry ones as well. And these are just good if you're just trying to like plump out your settee a little bit. I really like the really furry ones here. I just feel like they're really cozy as the cooler months start coming in. And you can see they've got some mustard as well. When I was shopping, I felt like everywhere was getting their mustard like cushions and everything out. You can see they've got loads of gold accessories, and I absolutely loved this basket for £8. I think I would put like hair ties in it, just so that they're nice and neat and away. And I love that wooden clock for £8 as well. They had some really beautiful and different accessories, I thought. So you saw the matte box there, and that was £6. That would look just great on just a sideboard. And then they've got more of the country style accessories as well, if that is more of your theme. I loved these cushions, they're just great and white, and I know they're simple, but sometimes the simple is really nice. And they have a beautiful range of artificial flowers actually in Wilko's. It's something I was really surprised about when I went in. I don't actually normally go into Wilko's very much, so it was really nice to go around and have a look at all these beautiful home accessories. So yeah, just showing you some of the artificial plants there. And again, these were all pretty reasonable, you can see in the £10 mark. And then the ones with the plain pots were £6. But yeah, you could easily go to say like B&M and get yourself a nice plant pot to put those in. I really like these wooden candles. Again, I feel like, I don't know what it is about wood, but I feel like it makes a room really cozy. And if you've got more of a modern aesthetic, you can see the black ones there, and they even had really beautiful lanterns as well. So if you want to put like a few candles in at night time, I feel like that would be really nice. And you can see, like I was saying, they've got a whole range of artificial flowers, and they actually look quite real for the price. So I think most of these were £2.50. And then you can see on the end as well, they've got some smaller plants in pots, and again they were only around the £4 to £5 mark, and I feel like they would look really nice on a bedside table because they're not too much. I love the rose gold vase of the ones with the white flowers. And then they have these really cool frames, so if you've got any kids, or if you know people that are going back to uni, they're quite cool because you can put on like pictures. I just feel like at uni you'd put pictures of like nights out and with your buddies and stuff. And I really liked these candle holders as well. I thought they looked really stylish, but unfortunately they didn't have a price on. And then just showing you a few more artificial plants. So these are the succulents, and you can see they're like £2, £2.50. These were their great accessories. So I feel like what's nice in Wilko's, if you are struggling for a little bit of inspiration, they tend to put things together that will go. So you can see these are all the grey ones. They've got some Jo Malone dupes, and I was really intrigued by these. So these were like plants in vases, but I feel like actually they looked really nice. And then I loved these wooden clocks. Again, I feel like wood is really homely, and I just feel like they would look really beautiful in a kitchen. And I saw this mirror, and I think that was the mirror for £7, but I thought that was very Instagrammable. I feel like they're very trendy at the moment. And then just taking you through some storage, you can never have enough baskets. I feel like these are perfect for just throwing in wardrobes, throwing into like big drawers and cupboards. And then they also had all this style of storage as well. So these are all the boxes that you can make up. So they had the square ones, they had round ones, they had the longer oblong ones, and they had the bins as well. And they had these in lots of different colours. So of course I loved the pale pink, but they also had mustard as well, if that is what your house theme is, or if you want something that's just kind of neutral and it's not going to stand too much out in your house. They also had the grey as well. You can see that these are like £4, so these are really affordable. And again, if you're just moving out, or if you are moving to uni or know somebody's moving to uni who needs storage, I feel like these are just perfect things that you can have in your room. And then they was getting all their blankets and things, and you can see they've got some really beautiful furry ones, perfect for this time of year. And I feel like these ones that are really cheap at £4 here, that are almost like, they're a little bit waffly, aren't they? They are perfect for dog blankets and keeping in the back of your car. That's what we do with our dog Dottie. And then moving on to bedding, so they had this lovely pink section that I was completely drawn into, but they did have exactly the same prints but in grey. Unfortunately I couldn't show you the grey ones because somebody was stood there and I couldn't film. I just found it too embarrassing, but yeah, I just want to show you these vases as well because I feel like they really cool. I just love how it's almost like a mirror ombre effect, and they were £8. And then they had these like Botanica. I feel like that's a new fragrance range in Wilko's. I've certainly not seen it. And then they had loads of the teddy duvet set again, pale pinks, greys, they've got you covered there. And then moving on into some lighting, that lamp was £25, which I think is actually really good because I love the glass bottom, I loved the gold accessories. And then I thought these smaller ones, which were £6, again, they would be perfect on a bedside table, or maybe you've got a small hallway. I feel like something like that would just work. And then I love these mirrors because they are wood and black, and I feel like black is really trendy. That one looks like it's been touched quite a bit. I do hand sanitize, by the way, after going shopping. You can see again they even bring in sort of the mustards into the bathroom, so all those accessories are like £4. And then they've also got like a lot of black accessories for bathrooms as well. I did like those grey baskets. Again, I feel like they're perfect for just throwing in cotton wool boards or hair accessories. And then moving on to some of their laundry style baskets, and again they're just great for I don't just use them for laundry, I'll use them for putting in bedding and putting in the spare room. And they also had those black accessories in white, as you can see there. And then moving on to a little bit more lighting, so these are more ceiling lights. They had some very glam lights in, and they were all relatively reasonably priced, I would say, at £15 or so. I did really like this white one, it was very wintry, and I loved these. I thought these were a little bit different, as you can see, and they had like geometric style lamps, and you know I'm a bit partial to geometric, I don't know why. And then I liked these ones that looked a little bit more natural here, and they were in the £15 to £20 range. These ones were pretty cool as well if your house is a little bit more modern, and they were quite large lamps for £25. And then I found more of this Botanica range, and they had all sorts, from the candles, the sprays, to the reed diffusers. They had everything. And then moving on to a few pet stuff. How cute are they? So I always feel sorry for the teddies because my dog just completely tears them up. I know that sounds silly, but they're just so cute. And I feel like Wilko's is the best for stationery. It's so affordable and it is so pretty. I feel like it definitely rivals Paper Chase, and they've got everything. I love like you got this to-do list and things. So they were £4. They've even got fairy notebooks locked for £4. And I feel like they have everything matching as well. So if you want to get the full set, get the folder, the notepads, they've got everything there. And they would make it a great gift if you've got, friends going back to uni and you just want to get them a little bit of something. And yeah, I like those polka dot ones for £1.50. They did have a few calendars in, so you can see they've got a 365-day calendar there. And then they've also got this remember board as well, which is a little bit nicer than like your standard pin, like your cork pin board. Yeah, I think those are a lot nicer. They've got to-do lists as well, which are just perfect when you're a mom and you've got cleaning and picking up kids. all that. And you can see they've also got lots of pretty pens and pencils as well. Again, all of this was like 3 for 2 and like £1.50, £2, so really good. And then they've also got sort of like the cardboardy green style aesthetic, so it depends. So they've got pretty, they've got modern, they've got sort of everything, I feel. Oh, they are perfect, aren't they? Well, a real throwback to me when I used to have to do revision. I have to admit, I really don't miss the days of exams. I really don't. But yeah, they had loads of these. Oh, I just love sets like this stationery set. This, by the way, was only £1.75, and look how much you get in there for that. That's so cool. And then if you're a little bit more grown up, they do have like the grey style notebooks, and they've also got a few like scrapbooky bits that you can see there. And I did like that pen set as well for £3. And I thought this was perfect. If you're like super busy, super organised person, that whiteboard I just thought was really cool. Perfect to have in the kitchen. Had some pretty pencils in at £1 and some beautiful pens at £1.50. Of course, I'm going to like those because they're all pale pinks and lilacs. And I loved that like whitey, it was almost marbly, £2.50 for that notebook. Did anybody else used to collect gel pens when they were younger? Because I did, and I still get excited when I see them. I feel like it's just the inner child in me. I can't help it. And then if you are working from home, they have lots of sort of office storage ideas in really nice colours. You can see the stone and cardboard, so lots of neutral colours as well. And then moving on to pencil cases. Again, I used to love getting a new pencil case every year, and I still get a little bit excited when I see them. They have rose gold ones, so they had more kiddie ones, but you can see they've also got more grown-up ones as well, like the grey ones there. And then they also had some more grown-up notebooks, and I feel like these sorts of notebooks are perfect if you're working from home, but you do like your stationery to be a little bit more pretty than what you can get if you are ordering it through the office. I loved this note calendar with the leopards on. I just thought that was so cool, and that was, I believe, starting from September. And again, they had like this modern sort of like the plant style notepads as well. And then moving on into the birthday section, I do love a beautiful gift bag. I really do. I have to stop myself from buying them because I don't have that many people to buy for. And they had loads of really cool crafty bits in to do with your kids. If it's especially at this time of year, do you know, when it's like raining, it's dull, you can't really go outside or go to the park, there's definitely something in Wilko's to keep the kids entertained. I thought this was really cool. I would have loved this when I was younger, and yes, I am waiting for my little girl to be old enough to be able to do all this arts and crafts. And then they was also starting to get their Christmas gift sets in that you can see here, lots of Dove, Lynx, Vaseline. I feel like these are all like the usual gift sets, and they did also have lots of Christmas sweets and chocolate in as well. I mean, I'm probably not going to buy Christmas stuff quite yet, but I am partial to a bit of Christmas chocolate. So yeah, you know what, I can't help it. And you can see they've got some more of the, I would say this is like the posher chocolate section, like the Gillian, the Lindt. Those Lindt Lindors are absolutely amazing. I love the orange ones, and also, oh my gosh, if you guys tried the white ones, because they are out of this world. Ferrero Rocher, I'm a massive fan of Ferrero Rocher. I mean, I'm a massive fan of all chocolate, so I mean, I wouldn't turn my nose up to any of this. And then they also had like Jaffa cake sets in, so if you know somebody who likes cakes, they've got those coloured as well. And then they had some really nice plant pots in. So that green one, that really big one, that was £5. I thought the price was wrong on that, but it was. They had some nice ones for kids if you want to get your kids into some gardening. And they also have these ones, and these smaller ones were £5, but I just loved the pattern on them. I just feel like they look really modern and would look beautiful in a garden or on a windowsill. And then just a quick look around the cleaning products. So of course they've got like all the cleaning products that B&M and Home Bargains have, but I was surprised to see how much Wilko own brand they have. I mean, I don't normally shop in there, so you can tell they're definitely ripping off some of the brands. Have you guys tried their cleaning products out? Are they any good? would you recommend giving them a go? Because I was intrigued because that packaging was very similar to the branded ones. And then yeah, just showing you some of the Vanish stuff. I think it's because I have Vanish on my mind because I've got a few clothes with stains in that I need to get out. And then I was intrigued by this duck toilet cleaner because that looked really pretty, and that was only £1. I feel like even toilet cleaners, like I feel like they've upped the game with the scents recently. Over the past year or so, I think it's missing much, to be fair. And then by the way, that Dr. Bettman, if you haven't tried it, you definitely need to try it. My daughter spilled my makeup, she got her hands on it all over her white carpet. It got it out straight away. It was amazing. And then again, just showing you a few more Wilko's style products because again, I'm just very intrigued. But I did notice they had Viscount at £1.50, and that stuff is amazing for bathrooms. And they do also sell the pink stuff in Wilko's as well. They had some Febreze on offer. These were more of their springy, summery scents, but in their candles they were getting the winter scents in, if that is your thing. I mean, I'm really trying to embrace autumn, winter. I'm definitely a spring summer baby. And again, they were getting the autumny, wintry scents in the reed diffusers as well. And you can see the Wilko's ones are definitely like the Glade candles that you can get, and the Airwick candles, but of course a lot cheaper. Oh, and they also had these like essential mist things, which I thought were pretty intriguing, and they were their own brand. So again, I'm just intrigued to, if you guys have tried any of their things out, please let me know how you've got on. And yeah, just showing you a few more scents here. So of course, Unstoppables, I feel like it's quite expensive, £5, but maybe it's really strong and it's worth it. And then just showing you some of their more winter scents. So they've got like berry, candy cane, apple pie. I feel like they're really different. I feel like they're a little bit more of what you'd find in America than you would normally in the UK. So yeah, again, very intrigued by those scents because I'm somebody who doesn't particularly like cinnamon style scented winter things. I'll probably say my favourite winter scent is fig, but I would definitely try out candy cane for sure. And again, they had the more wintry Febreze. You can see the vanilla cookie and the frosted pine there as well. I thought this brush would really come in handy for cleaning. So obviously it's got the normal head, but it has that tiny little brush head there, and I feel like of course it'd be good for washing pots, but many other things as well. They had these really cool microfiber mosaic cloths, so they were Spontex. They were £2, and so was this, which is a rip-off of the Minky, and that definitely felt more like a Minky than say like the B&M home brands. And they also had this like Dishmatic thing, which again, really intrigued by how that would actually work to clean pots. And then just showing you, they did also have a range of face masks. So that was it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.